Why, hello everyone. It's me, Flower Child and Sharp, and we're here at Necrom in the Necrom Way Shrine, and we're continuing our saga. I just got to figure out what am I doing? Let me open the zone map here and take a look at it. Oh no, better yet, let me open up my journal. I'm doing it a little earlier today, but I'll be back at my normal time. Yeah, so I got to go to the bookbindery, so that's where we're gonna head. We're gonna head over and talk to someone. Oopsie. Oopsie. I'm not. Oh my gosh, if this is any indication of how I'm gonna be playing today, it's pretty sad. Alright, here we are. Necrom bindery. Let's find the curate. Here he is.
I thought I recognized that wrinkle in the fabric of fate.
Oh my god, you little...
I hoped Laramil would be with you. We have news.
Okay, so let's just do a quick reminder, I guess. Let me bring up the quest. So, this is the Conclave of Fate, and after the events in the Infinite Panopticon, our only real lead is Master Shelrini and the black book she stole from Melon. I need to return to the Telvanni Peninsula, which is where I am, and start looking into her dealings with the hidden kindred. I'm rendezvousing right now with Curate Gadon and Scroot in the Necrom Bindery. And I'm going to talk to them and find out what news they want to share with me. So here we go. Let's begin.
Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shelreni's recent activities and has called for a conclave. They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
What's the difference between an assembly and a conclave?
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths. The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. A conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
And how does that help us locate Master Shelrini and recover Melon's Black Book?
Don't you see? When they convene the Masters' Conclave, Shelrini must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
Oh, okay, so where is this conclave going to take place?
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
Aha, okay. All right, I guess I'll meet you in Old Isra.
Curate or not, he'll never get into the conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help.
Okay, Melon.
Underestimate Shelrini at your own peril. And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either Shelreni's Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
And you can help us avoid detection?
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? If not for my desire for solitude, I would have been the Archmagister.
Oh, yes, of
Unfortunately, my
course.
spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hand for this to work.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
Return to Telrendis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission. Look for dried hoaxwort, a lamia-scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Okay. All right, you heard the man. You heard the spectral. Let's go. Let me bring up the journal. Here we go. Quest. Conclave. Go to Telrini's, which you can see where it is. And we are, of course, here. So I'm going to go back to this way shrine. and then take that to tell Rendies. I just deposited all my money into the bank. So guess what? I don't have any on me to even jump. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where am I going again? Wait, let me bring it up. I'm going there. Really? I thought I was going somewhere else. If I'm just going there, I don't even need to, I can just ride there, really. So let me just get out of here and head over there, I guess. Wait a minute. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Yes. So I do want to go to... Let's go to this way shrine. Okay, Ald Isra. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Ald Isra. This way shrine right here. Boom, boom. Okay. There. I'm here. Now let's go here. So that's just right on down the road. Let's go. We have to go to his tower again.
Now where did I bury those components?
Where is he? I hear him talking, but I don't see him. Now where did I bury those components? Where the heck is he? Let's go back here.
I should have made a map.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, you should have made a map as well.
Curses and corporeal existence. I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories are much harder to recall than I anticipated. I don't remember where to find those components. Not exactly.
So we came here for nothing?
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter. With your assistance, I'm sure we can find the right spots.
Okay, and what do you need me to do?
Use my ghost sight. It will reveal the hiding places. Remember, Tel Rendis is my place of power, despite Shalreni's attempts to make it her own. Here, I can easily use my magic through you, as long as you're willing.
Okay, where should I start
I
looking?
placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight, and you should be able to see them. The caches are buried beneath those locations. When you get close to a spot I recognize, I'll tell you to activate my sight.
Okay. So, let's check out the map. So we're gonna just look in here. Alright. Looks like there's one. Wow. Alright, let me use this ghost sight.
Take a look.
Alright, yep,
ghost
there's...
sight wonderful?
It is,
You'll
I
find
like
a cache
it.
here.
Yeah, I got it right there. Ooh, something's attacking me. Let's attack these. We gotta get rid of these. So...
And down they go.
Yes, and down they go. Okay, let me use the ghost sight again. Oh, I like this ghost sight. Oh, there's two more, I think, right there. Right here's one.
This looks familiar. Activate my ghost sight.
I already did. And this one looks familiar.
We can work with this.
Okay,
Head toward
good.
my tower, and let's find a workbench to assemble the spell.
Okay, and your tower... or your workbench is right over here. Okay. Did I go the hard way? I probably did. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me go down. They just get you dizzy. I just got me dizzy sometimes. I get me dizzy. I look around too quickly. Is it up above? Do I have to go up above? Well, his tower. I have to go into his tower, don't I? Oh, here's some blessed thistle.
Always worth stocking up.
Stay away from that. That thing right there. It'll burst, see? Okay, let's go up here and go around. And go in, if I can, this way. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck, aren't I? Nope. There, I got around. Okay.
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission here.
Okay.
Place the components, one at... Good work. Now place the shawl. Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission.
Okay.
Go ahead and try it on. You look amazing. Barely a hint of a Daedric connection. I should explain the particulars, though.
All right.
Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well.
Yeah.
And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say.
Oh, nice.
Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirit Gedain. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
Wait a moment. You said something about the particulars?
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it could only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shelreni.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gedain can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statute to avoid suspicion.
The proper statute.
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom agreement, and then demand entry to the Conclave. Can you remember that? Once we get inside, we can meet up with Kirit Gedain.
I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom agreement. Okay, let's go to it.
What could Shelreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister?
Probably.
Let's get to Tel Hulen in Old Isra and see if the cloak works.
Okay, but why is the statute you want me to invoke so important?
Because you're not a Telvanni. That particular statute relates to the agreement between House Telvanni and the Keepers of the Dead. If you present it with authority, the sentry will probably grant you access.
And once inside, why don't I just tell the Conclave what Master Shelreni is really up to?
And tell them what? If you even imply that any Telvanni would require the help of an outsider, you'd insult them at best or get arrested, if not immediately challenged to a duel of spells. Believe me, any of those would be counterproductive.
What could they arrest me for?
Do you honestly think my people need a legitimate reason? Well, how about impersonating a Necrom official? Or infiltrating a meeting of the Master's Conclave? Not to mention acting in the service of a Daedric prince? We can't risk it.
All right, let's go. All right, let's get this up here. We are now going to go to Tel Hulin. Where's that at? In Old Israel. And let's see where I am. Okay, so I gotta pan out just a little bit. So where am I going? Come on, come on. Right there? Is that where I'm going? No. Okay, it's right here. It's right where I'm at. Oh no, I just have to go up the road a bit. Okay. Okay, let's go up the road a little. I don't think we're gonna need, let me just ride our ponies. Come on, my little unicorn. Come on. Come on, Sharp. Is this it? I think this is it.
Tel Hulin, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry, and put on the cloak.
I got the cloak on. Don't be so demanding. Okay, here I go.
No, Vabdru. As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the Masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
Hey.
You must warn the other Masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
Yeah, you're Master Shalreni's mouth. Why should I trust anything you tell me?
You probably shouldn't. But that doesn't mean I'm lying.
Okay,
I
fair
admired
enough.
Shalreni for her skill and power. Thought she would help me rise in the ranks. But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but two Daedric princes. She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister. The Masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger.
What danger are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Master Shalreni stopped confiding in me.
Aha.
But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the Masters or this Conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
Not good, not good. Okay, let me talk to this sentry up here.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Check your list. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom agreement and demand entry.
Necrom? Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk. Very good. You may go inside. I expect you'll find the curate in the assembly antechamber, as the attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
I'll head inside. Thank you. Oh, that was pretty easy. Everything's like magic around here. All of Elderscrolls is like magic. Such a magical world, don't you think? I think we all love this fantasy. Okay, so
There's
distract
Curate
Mount
Godane.
Ilar. Okay.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
Okay.
The curate
Excuse
and I
me.
are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Norvora sent me to find you. She requires your immediate assistance.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the Conclave concluded its business.
Ah, Well, she was quite insistent that I locate you and tell you to get her spellbook.
Well, obviously Master Norvora needs her spellbook. No master should ever meet her peers without being totally prepared. I'll go and fetch it at once.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately.
I don't think we should be running, but he is, so I guess I'll run too. And follow him into this place, this study. Oh, it's kind of
We can
ugly.
speak freely here.
Okay, so what do you want to talk to me about?
You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shelreni is here, and being held under guard until the Conclave begins.
Shelreni's here? I saw her mouth outside. He said the masters are in danger. Let's go get Shelreni.
And now we come to the problem. Magister Gothrin arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Master's Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There must be some way to get inside.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
Melon is a Magister. Maybe he can help us get past the
A
ward.
Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward.
All right. Let's go.
A ward needs anchors. Use my ghost sight to spot them.
Okay.
See them? One on either side of a door. I'll lend you my power to disable them.
Well, oh, I see them. Yes. Okay. One's disabled.
Magister
second one
Guthrin
is
is
now.
good, but I'm better. Let's enter the assembly hall.
All right, here we go, you guys. Come on, let's go.
This is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Gothrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. I recognize you from that incident with the ambitious lizard. And now you stand before me, representing one of my most annoying colleagues. Well, get on with it. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt these closed proceedings?
You're all in danger. Master Shelreni plans to eliminate all of her rivals.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
It's not just Master Shelreni. She has the support of 2 Daedric princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
Okay, she's going to kill you. All of you, just like she killed Melon the Mouthless.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shelreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
You're making a mistake. Magister Melon says you can't underestimate Master Shelreni.
Enough of this nonsense. I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes, That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Okay. Making a
Over here.
mistake. Hello, Master Norvora.
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shelrenny didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln. I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
Okay, so what did you want to talk to me about?
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shelrenny reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
Master Shelrenny murdered Magister Melon. Meow. He has the right to confront
Murder,
her.
you say? That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her, she's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
Thank you. And Master Phobes?
I don't understand this necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shelrenny. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
Magister Meln was murdered by Magister Shelrenny. He needs to see her right away.
Meln may have confused Magister Gothrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
If we don't find Shelrenny, there's no telling what may happen to you and the other masters.
Is that a threat? Master Morena led
not for
Shelrenny
me.
through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
I'm not a mouth, by the way. Okay, let's find Master Shelrenny. Is this way we're going, or do we go the other way? No, we're going to go the other way. This way over here, I suppose. Excuse us, pardon us.
There's a meeting room just to the right.
Okay.
This must be where they're holding her.
All right, let's go in.
Shelrenny's gone, but what's that tipped-over bottle over there? That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
All right.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the Conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the Conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
To the north? Okay.
Something's going on to the north. I think the Conclave is starting.
Yeah, it's the Conclave. Let's go in there. Down here. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Master Shelrenny, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Magister.
Shelrenny, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
Okay. One. If I can get it. Two. Alright, let's go.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time!
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shelreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln.
Okay.
The mouth of the mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shelreni's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
I remember rushing towards Shelreni when suddenly everything went black.
Yes, quite a display. She used the Conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What did you do?
Shelreni may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the Conclave dispersed. Then I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Oh, why do you assume that we want to follow Master Shelreni?
Really now? Who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shelreni when you find her.
Okay, and what about Master Morena?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other masters survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelreni, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
Okay, so you don't care what happens to Master Morena?
In all honesty, no. In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
So arrogant. Oh, all right, let me go through. Okay, ancient Daedric shrines litter the Tamarill countryside from Daggerfall to Necrom. Some feature elaborate sculptures and altars. Others are humble and adorned grottos where our ancestors prayed for intervention to whatever oblivion spirit might be listening. Vashu Gramorga, University of Gwymlin. We're going to the shrine of Vermina. Here we are. Let's see where we are. Looks like we're going to go and investigate, explore the area up ahead of us. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm just going to eat my food, you know. I know. I'm going to do a crown too to keep getting
This
my
ancient
XP
ruin.
up.
Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina.
Let's end them.
Come on.
This place. I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
We did. I remember this place. Looks very familiar. Aha, look. Here's some more. We gotta kill all these. Sleepyhead, get up. I don't like killing you, but
This
I'm
chamber
going
appears
to.
promising. We should look around.
Alright, let's look around. Look, here's something. The Dremora Torvasar came to me with an intriguing proposition more than 2 years ago now. He promised to fulfill my lifelong ambition to become Archmagister and rule over House Telvanni. All I had to do was pledge my service to Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Dark Portents, and all my dreams would come to pass. He explained that something had been taken from the world long ago, that it was his destiny to restore what was stolen, what was lost. He said that restoration began with a dream, hence his alignment with Vermina. For in a dream he recalled a shrine to the Dreamweaver, a shrine that it was imperative I help him repair. After much research and investigation, we have come to this ancient site. Now all we need to do is find the shrine Torvasard saw in his dreams. After long months of preparation, we're finally ready to begin the work to fully restore the ancient statue of Vermina. While I still don't understand the significance of his effigy, I have devoted myself to determining exactly how to rebuild the statue and restore it to its former glory. Torvasard works by my side, learning all he can. When I ask why he refuses to answer, he just says that restoring the statue is the key to restoring what was lost, and now I have an army of Vermina's followers, bolstered by those devoted to Periite. Blythe grounds disgust me, but I cannot fault his brilliance or the strength of his charges. The supply of malachite from the Alavelis quarries have finally arrived, and we can begin. Soon Vermina shall reward me with the power I need to become Archmagister of House Telvanni.
Anything relevant in those papers?
Well, yeah. Come here.
Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
These pages talk about Master Shelreni's arrangements with Torvasard.
She writes about how Torvasard came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service.
Yep.
How he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost. And how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
It's a dream. He already told us. And here she writes about the work they did to restore a Vermina statue.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvasard's goal.
In the Panopticon, Torvasard altered Mora's memory by restoring a Vermina statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. Where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
Yeah, we'll find her.
Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
Okay, let's head on up. Let's get rid of these two having a calm little conversation. They probably are in love with each other. I shouldn't make that kind of assumption. But yeah, whatever. I can write my own story here too.
There's Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
Can I get up there? Can we get up there?
Ingenious, Torvasard. Using the restored memory to open a path to Apocrypha. All we need now is for Shelreni to finish the rite and perform the sacrifice.
Shelreni's using the restored statue as a focus for her rite.
Away, agents of fate! This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all!
Let's do this!
No! Now, my disciple. Complete the sacrifice so I may inhabit the
Step into
vessel.
the focus. Ply my ghost sight to attack with precision.
Very
that
good.
will teach them not to cross us.
Now, friend, free Morena from the binding.
Daedric magic is unstable. Save yourselves. No! Not when we're so close.
Close my black book and take it. That should end
I'm
the rite.
trying to take it. There.
Taking the Black Book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni. Prince Vermina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vessel.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Mora's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necrom bindery and find Laramil.
Okay. Alright,
Hold
let's go.
still, and I'll open a portal back to Necrom.
Oh, thank you. I love these portals. Alright, here we go. Come on, guys. Alright, let's go talk to Laramil.
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling.
Laramil.
Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha. And Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
Shelreni performed the rite. Blight Crown sacrificed her as Vermina possessed her body.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it.
Yep.
But Master Shelreni is dead. And Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
Well, we warned the Masters, which helped save them when Master Shelreni tried to kill them.
So that was Shelreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank.
Oh, yes.
I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
We followed her to the shrine we saw in the memory, and we saved the master she planned to sacrifice.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelreni instead. Ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Periite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shelreni's corpse. What happened next, Proxy?
Vermina used Shelreni to open a path to Apocrypha, but can princes enter a rival's realm uninvited?
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasad and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book.
Yes.
Well done. While I ponder
you.
next steps, take this. You earned it.
Oh, thank you for the Necrom envoys, cops, and the coinage. Of course, the skill point is always appreciated.
Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil. Worse, neither of us has been able to commune with Hermaeus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shelreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yes. Vermina possessed her body after Blightcrown sacrificed her.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha, and a host to work through. They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
Yes, but there must be some way to follow them, Laramil.
Blightcrown and Torvasad have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shelreni where Vermina has taken her body. Will you see this through, Proxy, before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass?
I'm with you, Laramil, but how can we ask Master Shelreni anything? She's dead.
Fortunately, we have two conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first. He obviously knows what happens when a Telvanni mage dies.
Okay, but tell me more about Aetherius and why you think we can contact Master Shelreni's spirit.
Aetherius is the immortal plane. When a person dies, their spirit moves on to that realm unless something prevents that from happening. A violent death, perhaps, or because the spirit still has tasks left undone. Shelreni fits both categories.
So why would Vermina want to enter Apocrypha?
What Hermaeus Mora foresaw was always about an assault on Apocrypha. Vermina and her allies want to recover the memory that was stolen from them. But the way she's going about it will doom us all. We need to determine her destination and stop her.
You mentioned that neither you nor Scroot can feel the presence of Hermaeus Mora.
You know how you can feel the warmth and know the sun is above you. even if you never look up.
Yes.
That is what Scroot experiences every day in the service of her master, and what I sense when I commune with the one who knows. Now, it just feels empty.
And you think this has something to do with Vermina entering Apocrypha?
Perhaps. We know Blightcrown used a corrupting combination of pestilence and dream to avoid detection in the Panopticon, and he was trying to increase its potency. Maybe the Rite did more than open a path. Maybe it cut Mora off from his own realm.
Okay. Okay.
Laramil's idea is a good one. Master Shelreni has the answer we seek, and I know how to reach her.
Okay. All right. So, my friends, we have come to the end of one task, and we're getting ready to begin another. So here, I take a break, and I'll see you a little bit later. Hey, thanks for viewing. Follow me, follow me, follow me. I'm getting closer and closer to my Twitch affiliateship. And yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a great time playing. See you soon. Bye for now.